Alright, so pile number one, we are gonna draw some cards and we're gonna look at what is next in life for you. And it's a general reading, so just take what resonates here. Alright, so we're gonna look at these. We're the Hermit. I feel like a lot of you here in pile number one, y'all are coming from a situation where maybe I feel like some of y'all have hold yourself back in some way, is what I'm getting. It's almost like you've been hiding something, either yourself or some kind of gift that you have or some kind of skill, but you've been hiding something that is like very profound about you, is what I'm getting. And for some of y'all, I mean, the Hermit is about having a very secluded energy. So I feel like a lot of you, maybe you have been kind of like introverts. But I feel like there is something in your past that you have been hiding from other people that has been shining so bright through you. It's almost like you maybe have been hiding like some kind of life purpose or like something here like that. Is something very profound. And I feel like whoever chose this pie, like y'all are gonna resonate and you're gonna, you know, recognize immediately what I'm speaking about here. But you've been holding yourself back in the past quite a lot, is what I'm getting. And if you don't resonate with that, I'm just getting this energy that y'all are coming from a past where you have been quite secluded. Maybe you haven't been like out in social settings a lot. Maybe you've been spending a lot of time like in your home, is what I'm getting. Because Hermit is also an energy of like somebody who is like preferring having like secluded energy. Maybe y'all have been reflecting about something, thinking about something. But whatever you have been thinking about, if you resonate with that in your past, like whatever you have been reflecting on, there could have been a specific question for some of y'all that y'all have been like trying to find some kind of answer. And I feel like in this process of being like secluded, I feel like you did get some kind of answer. And whatever answer that you reached, it's like calling for you to like get it out there to the world. But I feel like y'all have been like holding yourself back for some reason, is what I'm getting. For some of y'all, it's like a lifestyle that maybe you have felt like very called to, but for some reason I feel like you haven't taken any action towards that in the past. Because we had the Empress coming in here. For some of y'all, I'm even getting the message here that y'all could have been like hiding some kind of pregnancy, is what I'm getting. but that won't, you know, resonate for everybody. But what's next in your life? I feel like this secluded energy is something that is going to shift. So if you have been wanting to, you know, put yourself out there with something very profound, maybe something related to your life path, I feel like that is something that is going to happen. It's almost like for some of y'all, I'm getting like there might be like a situation that is almost like orchestrated by the universe, that is like gonna force you to come out of your shelf, is what I'm getting. And for others of you, if it's just like some kind of lifestyle that you have been like wanting to live in your life, I'm hearing that what's next in your life is that is coming in for you too here as well. I mean, we have the Magician card coming out here. So this is something that you have been wanting to manifest in your life, pile number 1. Could be a project. Could be honestly conceiving like a child. And maybe you have been like kept that a secret. And maybe you haven't maybe you only put in the intention towards whatever you have been wanting to manifest. Apply that to your situation. But maybe you haven't taken any action like in the real life. And I'm hearing what's coming in for you guys, like what's next for you is that you are gonna have the energy and also like the confidence and like taking some actions here in the tangible world. So you're gonna make it known to yourself, but also towards like other people. And I'm hearing like towards the universe here as well, on like what you are wanting to achieve or get or manifest. Apply this to your situation. But that's what's coming in for you. For others of you, you know what I'm getting here? There could be like a very nurturing side about you. Because, you know, the Empress, she's so freaking nurturing. Like, she's so kind-hearted and loving person. Maybe you have been hiding that. Maybe you have been a little bit afraid of like being taken advantage of. So maybe you have operated in this life with a more like defensive approach is what I'm getting. And if that resonates, I feel like there's gonna be some changes in that. There is something that is gonna shift here in your energy where you all of a sudden are going to have this confidence in like being more authentic is what I'm getting. So, you know, apply this to your situation once again. It's a general reading. If you have been wanting to get some kind of child, I'm hearing like there is some kind of manifestation coming in regarding that. For others of you, it could just be like your lifestyle. Because the Empress, she's very abundant. And she's good at like manifesting. But she already has like a lot of stuff as well. But whatever she is like wanting to have, she's really able to go out there and get it, is what I'm getting. So that's what's coming in for you. I mean, we have the 9 of Cups. So what's next for you in your life? I feel like the next chapter here that y'all are stepping into is going to be a chapter that is going to feel very emotionally fulfilled. And this next chapter is all about not hiding yourself or not hiding something about you, or there's something that you have been keeping to yourself that is like very profound to who you are or what you're meant to be in this life. And I feel like in this next chapter, that is going to shift. You're not gonna hide it. And you will be feeling so good about yourself, is what I'm getting here, pile number 1. You're gonna be very confident in whatever this is what I'm getting. And it's so interesting because when I'm looking at the majority of these cards, like most of these women are like sitting down. We only have like one card where the person is standing up, which is like the Magician, which totally makes sense because whenever you are in like the Magician mode trying to manifest, you need to be able to take some kind of action, you know, you need to be ready to go. But there is something here, just looking at these cards, what's next in your life? I feel like a lot of things that you are wanting to have accomplished, whether it's a lifestyle or if it's like a love life or if it's your life in general, apply this to your situation, things are gonna come quite easily for you. I feel like you will not be able to put in, or you don't have to put in so much effort, is what I'm getting. Because just, you know, thinking about the Empress a little bit more deeper now, I mean, she attracts opportunities and abundance towards her. Like, she don't have to go out there and like get it. People come towards her. So there could be something here about that. But in order for this to happen, there is going to have to be a change in how you are presenting this, or how you are not keeping this energy towards yourself. So for some of y'all, I'm just getting like, you just need to be a little bit more like open to the people that is like relevant to whatever you are wanting to manifest. And it is going to happen. It's going to happen quite like easily. And whenever this happens, I feel like y'all are going to be very fulfilled and you're going to feel very happy and very confident here as well. I mean, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. So I'm wondering, has it been like a toxic cycle that you have been dealing with, or that you have been going through in the past? Or some kind of addiction maybe that you kept to yourself? I don't know, something here like that. For others of you, it's just like a mindset maybe that you are going to release, is what I'm getting. But either way, pile number one, I think I'm gonna finish off here. I hope you enjoyed it. Alright, so pile number two, we're gonna look at what is next in your life, and it's gonna be a general reading, so take what resonates. It's too many cards. I'm just gonna pull one more card and then we're gonna look at this. Alright, so pile number two. Alright, so for a lot of you here, pile number two, y'all are coming from some kind of situation in the past where maybe y'all have been presented with like a lot of different options, whether this is related to your life, or if it's related to your love life, or if it's related to your career. But I feel like y'all have been presented with like a lot of different options, and maybe y'all have felt a little bit like overwhelmed by all of these different options. Maybe you have had like a hard time taking a decision on like what is the right option here for you, is what I'm getting. For some of y'all, I'm getting like maybe you have asked for some kind of clarity or some kind of a sign for some of y'all on like which path that you should take, is what I'm getting. And I'm hearing like what's coming in next for you guys is some kind of clarity regarding that. For some of y'all, like this could be related to your career and your finances, because we do have like the Ace of Pentacles. So there could be some kind of financial blessing that is coming in. And if that doesn't resonate, like if this is like related to your life in general, or if it's related to your love life, I feel like there is some kind of sign or an offer that is coming in next in your life that is going to almost like open up the pathway for you to see stuff a lot more clear, because there will be some kind of option here that is almost like going to stand out from the crowd, is what I'm getting. And it's gonna be exactly what you are needing here, pie number 2. So as I said, if there has been some kind of guidance or clarity that you have been seeking, it's coming in for you. I mean, at the bottom of the deck, we even have the Magician card coming out here. I feel like, so for a lot of you, this is something that you are kind of aware of. Maybe you have been manifesting this. I feel like if you are having, like currently, if you are in a phase where you have a very specific vision on what you are wanting to have next in your life, I feel like it might be like a good time to communicate it to the universe, set the intention again, because there is some kind of clarity that is coming in. And if I'm hearing like if you are wanting it to be whatever you are, you know, deeply desiring, there needs to be like a confirmation, because maybe y'all have been a person who in the past maybe have set your intentions in a lot of different things at the same time. So maybe the universe or like life in general have had like a little bit difficulties in knowing exactly what you are wanting, is what I'm getting. But there is something, and I'm seeing it quite clearly here, that there is something very specific that you are wanting to manifest, whether it's related to your career, or if it's related to your love life, or if it's related to like your life in general, perhaps a lifestyle, or apply this to your situation. But the clarity is coming, and that's what's next for you. We're gonna look at this card. We have a 6 of Wands. So for others of you, what I'm getting here now when I'm looking at this card here as well, y'all could be coming from a past where you have been looking for like the greatest opportunity, like the best financial opportunity, or an opportunity like of a lifetime, something here like that, that is like going to give you some kind of public recognition, is what I'm getting. And if you resonate with that, I'm hearing that is what's coming in for you guys. Because we have public recognition, so like becoming successful in something here, people looking at you as somebody who is successful, some kind of victory coming in for you. And that's like what's on the cards here. I'm gonna pull some more cards just to see what comes out here. You're the 8 of Cups. I feel like for some of y'all, it's so interesting. I feel like in the past, y'all have been in a situation where maybe it has like clouded your vision a little bit. And what's coming in next for you guys is that your intuition is gonna be speaking to you much louder and much greater. And I was speaking about that already in this reading, but I feel like this card is coming out like as a confirmation here of you guys are gonna move towards a direction in your life that is going to be a lot more aligned than what it has in the past, and it's gonna be your intuition guiding you towards that. I'm hearing like whenever this clarity is coming in for you guys, pile number 2, you will see yourself automatically be very intentional in whatever moves that you're gonna make. And having the 8 of Cups here as well, that's a very active card. As soon as this clarity is coming in, like it's gonna speak to you so loudly and so clear that you immediately are gonna wanna move on this, is what I'm getting. You're not gonna sit back, you're not gonna wait on it. Like you're not gonna sit on this energy. As soon as it comes in here, you're gonna act on it. At the bottom of the deck, we have 8 of Wands. That's so interesting. If this is like related to some kind of profession, or if it's related to your finances, pile number 2, what's coming in next for you is some rapid like progress. Whenever there's some kind of decision that has been taken here, you will see how your your life is going to move a lot more quicker than what it has in the past. For some of y'all, like this clarity that is coming in could come in very like rapidly, or it could come in like very impulsive, but it's coming in, and it's coming in quite quickly, and it's gonna shift your energy, and it's gonna shift your life, is what I'm getting. I'm gonna pull one more card. We have the Temperance. And we have the King of Pentacles. I mean, okay, this is a lot of cards. I wasn't meant to take all of them, but here we are. There's some kind of fulfillment that is coming in for you guys. As I said, whether it's related to your love life, career, or if it's related to like your life in general. But what's next for you? I feel like y'all are gonna step into a period where you are gonna be very emotionally fulfilled. And it's like a renewal. I feel like y'all are gonna feel like very emotionally secure as well. There could be something here about your luck as well. If you've been waiting on something, I'm hearing the waiting time is over for you, because the Wheel of Fortune is about like going through the cycles in life. Sometimes life is up, sometimes life is down. But I'm hearing like the waiting is over for you guys, and that's what's next for you. King of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. I feel like what's coming in next for you, there could have been a thing or a situation or like a person in the past that you felt very defensive about. Maybe y'all are moving away from that situation. Because the 5 of Swords is not like a nice energy, because it's like, it's an energy of, even if you're victorious, like you're looking over your shoulder, is what I'm getting. For all those of you, what I'm getting here is like there is a choice that is needed to be, that is going to happen next in your life. You're going to make a decision here. Maybe you have been in a situation where you have been in some kind of dilemma, and I feel like I'm just like dragging this reading because the same message just keeps coming out. But you know, just thinking a little bit more deeper of like 5 of Swords and looking at this card, I mean, there is a war that has been going on in this card, and obviously the person that is like closest to us is the one who's like victorious. But reflecting a little bit deeper on this card, looking at the people in the background, they're honestly the one who is needing to take a decision, right? So they lost the war, so they could either make a decision here to join the people and the group that they lost to, or they could make a decision of going back to their town and like having to face the embarrassment of like losing the war, or they could like make a decision here to strike off alone, not being connected to any kind of group. So there could have been some kind of difficult decision that you have, or dilemma that you have been dealing with, is what I'm getting. But as I was saying, what's next is like the clarity here is coming. Pile number 2. If this is like related to your finances, I feel like what's coming in next for you guys, a period of being very stable, financially stable. For some of y'all, like y'all could even become like business owners if that is like what you were wanting to have in your life. And if that resonates, I feel like this is something that has been on your mind quite a lot, but like maybe you haven't taken the decision just yet. And I feel like there will be like an opportunity that is coming in that is like opening up for you, and whenever you see that, it's like you're gonna see that moment as like, okay, I need to move now if I'm wanting to have this. And like the end result of it is like you becoming like this King of Pentacles, somebody who is very financially secure and financially, you know, successful. He's the business owner, he's the entrepreneur, and he's also like very, very balanced. He has a good understanding on like what is needed in order to thrive business wise. Like he's a very wise leader, very experienced as well. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna finish off here. Pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed it. Right, so pile number 3. We're gonna look at what is next in your life, and it's a general reading, so you know, take what resonates. All right, so pile number 3. I feel like y'all are coming from a phase where you have been planning on something, or there could have been something that you have been wanting to have, wishing for. Maybe you started like looking up some things on like how to achieve this, but I feel like y'all are or have been in the planning mode in the past. And I feel like whenever you have been in this mode, whether this is like related to your love life, or if it's related to your life in general, or if it's related to your career, I feel like there could have been some moments here of uncertainty, mainly because you haven't taken the action yet. But I'm hearing as well that like whatever you are planning on, or whatever you're looking into or have been looking into, you haven't been able to like maybe use your full potential. I feel like you have been holding back some of the energy regarding something that you have been wanting, is what I'm getting. I'm getting this energy like in the past, maybe you were approaching a thing here with like 1 foot in and 1 foot out, not diving like wholeheartedly into something. And as I said, apply this to your situation, because this could be related to like a love connection. It could be related to your life in general, or like a goal or a vision. that you have for yourself. For some of y'all, there is some kind of vision regarding your life in general that you have been having. But as I said, I feel like it's been 1 foot in and 1 foot out. So you haven't like dived in. You haven't done it like 100% just yet, is what I'm getting. It's almost like you've only been like dipping your toes in the water, is what I'm getting. So wow, we have the King of Wands. So what's next? Pile number 3. I feel like there is definitely going to be a shift in energy when it comes to this. So if you have just been dipping your toes into something, I feel like that is going to totally change here for you. I feel like there could have been something like some shift in your energy here when it comes to something, and this like dipping your toes in the water is not going to be existent anymore, because I feel like there is going to be a change here where you are gonna dive in with a lot more passion, with a lot more intention and decisiveness. It's almost like maybe in the past you were unsure about something and maybe you didn't take like a decision on it just yet, but I'm hearing like what's coming in next in your life is taking that decision and acting on it and investing on it as well, whether it's emotionally or if it's like energy wise. But there is some kind of, you know, making some kind of commitment here on something and doing it like wholeheartedly that is coming in for you guys. We're the Ace of Swords. Clarity. Communication. So for some of y'all, there could have been some kind of communication that you were maybe a little bit hesitant on like communicating to somebody or some people. And if that resonates, I'm hearing that like what's coming in next for you guys is like you are finally gonna take that decision in communicating in whatever you have been like contemplating, is what I'm getting. So the Ace of Swords, that's all about having a clear mind, but also having like a clear communication. I'm wondering for some of y'all if there has been maybe like a position that you have been contemplating. Maybe y'all are a person who've been like felt like you are called to be a leader, but maybe you haven't acted on it. But I'm hearing like what's coming in for you guys is some kind of leadership, whether it's related to your own life or if it's related to like a workplace or if it's related to your love life. You know, apply this to your situation. But I'm definitely getting this energy of somebody who's like stepping up to the scene, taking charge, taking command, saying what is needed to be said, doing what is needed to be done. Like if you need to cut something or somebody in order to have some kind of clarity around you, I'm hearing that's what's coming in next for you. It's definitely this energy about taking charge. So this dipping your toes in the water, maybe not being very secure, maybe not being very decisive, that like that energy that you could have had in the past, that is something that is definitely going to change for you guys. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Six of Swords. So I'm wondering here, for some of y'all, like what's coming in next for you guys? Could it be like going through some kind of healing phase, maybe moving away from something? Maybe y'all have had contemplated in moving away from a person or a relationship or a workplace or a household. You know, apply this to your situation. And what's coming in next, the decision that is like needed to be taken is going to be taken from you, is what I'm getting. I'm just going to pull some more cards here. That's too many cards. I'm just trying to take one card. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Decisiveness. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles, she's stubborn. Like, once she has taken a decision on something, she is going to stick to it. I feel like that is going to be a shift in your energy. It's so beautiful to watch, especially if you're coming from a position here, pile number 3, where you in the past maybe have had some trouble in being quite decisive in your decision makings. I feel like there's going to be a big shift when it comes to that. For some of y'all, if this is like related to your finances, I feel like what's coming in for you guys, I mean, the Queen of Pentacles, she's like very financially secure. There might be a decision that you're going to take that is like going to lead you to this place, if this is like related to your finances. But if it's not related to your finances, the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who has like her values on check. She has her like priorities on check here as well. And she's, you know, she's almost like a master in this. I feel like what's coming in next for you guys is that y'all are gonna be very focused on like getting some kind of result, because the Queen of Pentacles is also somebody who is very focused in the practical matters, and she's good at it. But like, she's keeping her focus there. She's not thinking about like love. So if this is like related to your life in general, or your, you know, life path or career, I feel like what's next for you guys is being very focused. Not letting like other things disturb you or distract you. And if you have been wanting to like grow your finances here, I'm hearing like what's coming in next for you guys is having the focus on that and doing it is what I'm getting, making sure that it happens. Yeah, I feel like this like being hesitant that you've been dealing with in like in the past, being a little bit like insecure when it comes to your goals or what your vision or whatever you're wanting to achieve. For some of y'all, it's like even like a lifestyle. I feel like that is changing for you guys. So what's coming in next is having this confidence and like going out there, achieving whatever you are wanting to achieve. And being very like unapologetically about it as well, not letting anything or anybody stand in your way, coming through with such, you know, determination that other people are gonna feel that energy. They're gonna be like, oh my god, pile number 3 is literally making their move. You know what I mean? So people are not gonna want to stand in their way. And it's so beautiful to watch here, to be honest, pile number 3. Because I feel like for some reason, like there could have been some kind of realization here of like you always being this character, having all of these qualities, but like in order for this to be enhanced, you needed to be decisive or like take some kind of decision. And once you take it, it's like you're gonna see this shift happening here. For some of y'all, what's coming in next, but this is more like of a specific message. If you feel that somebody owes you something, some kind of money or something, I feel like y'all are gonna communicate that. You're just gonna, you know, set this person straight and let them know what it is, something here like that, but that's like more specific. I'm just gonna pull one more card. Where are the Hierophants? Once again, I'm getting like what's coming in next for you guys is becoming some kind of leader. So there is something that you are gonna do that like people are gonna listen to, people are gonna follow you. Like you will notice how you are gonna start attracting people towards yourself. Because I'm hearing like the energy that you are gonna exude in the future, especially if this is like related to your workplace. If you're a leader in your workplace, like whenever you communicate, whenever you speak to the group, there is something about your energy that is like gonna call people in. People are gonna listen to you, is what I'm getting. You're gonna have people around you that is like automatically is just going to become submissive towards you. So if you tell them, listen, this needs to be done at a certain time, people will just do it because they trust you, they trust this leadership that you're coming in with. And if this isn't like related to like your career, if it's just related to your life in general, I feel like people here are like, there's something in your social status that is like going to evolve. It's going to become higher. People are going to look at you and have a lot more like respect for you, something here like that, or like value you, something here like that. But either way, pile number 3, I'm gonna finish off here. I hope you enjoyed it.